I'm here with Tara from Creature Comforts Veterinary Hospital, and their philosophy is to treat your pet as if it were their own. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
I understand that you are not only a fantastic veterinary hospital, but you make it so easy for people to bring in their pets.
Yes, our goal, we got together about a year ago, and our goal was to figure out a way for people to be able to bring in their pet without having to take time off work, without having to stress overnight if they couldn't get care if it was after hours. And so we decided if we were open 8 to 8, 7 days a week, we had the staff, we had the doctors, we have the facility, we could offer them urgent care, routine care, all without having to charge any emergency fees.
That is such a great service. I mean, I can think about all the times where, you know, a friend has had a pet or I've had a pet, and it's not just in business working hours. Absolutely
no.
not.
Yeah, it's like with children. You come home from work and they're not feeling well, they're not doing well, and it can make for a pretty long night. If they're not doing well, they don't feel well, and they're up all night long. So we're open, we're available for walk-ins or appointments. You can call, we'll get you in, we can get some diagnostics done, make your pet feel comfortable overnight.
8 to 8, 7 days a week.
7 days a week, every day.
Now, if I bring my pet in after 5 or on Sunday afternoon sometime, does that mean that I'm going to pay like an emergency fee or
Absolutely
something extra?
Not. No, we are charging the same prices on Wednesday afternoon that we do Sunday afternoon. There's absolutely no difference. We're providing, and you know, we'll do a toenail trim on Sunday afternoon. It doesn't have to be a sick pet at 7 o'clock at night. If you have something that your pet needs and that you want to have done for your pet, then absolutely we're available and we're ready to do it. A lot of grooming facilities need vaccinations current. If you find out on Thursday night you've got a grooming appointment tomorrow morning and it's Thursday night, and oh shoot, I forgot he's due for the distemper parvovirus bordetella. We'll get you in, we'll get that done. You won't have to miss your grooming appointment the next day.
Well, and some people might have a vet that they already enjoy working with, and can they come to you on the weekends or after hours?
Absolutely, and we urge them to come see us. They do not have to be a patient at Creature Comforts. We want you to come in, we'll do whatever we can do to help your pet and you. We'll provide you with full medical records when we're done. If you'd like, we also have fax numbers for most of the local and surrounding area veterinary clinics so that we can fax those medical records, any blood work, any x-rays. We'll make sure that that information gets to your daytime clinic so they're not going to miss a beat between times, and they can take a ride up the next morning and provide care for you.
Now, I understand though you do take on regular patients.
Absolutely.
Absolutely do
Yes,
that. And what kind of services do you provide?
We're a full-service veterinarian. We have in-house lab, we have an in-house pharmacy, we do radiographs, we do the dental cleaning, we also have digital radiographs for the dentistries, we have a surgery suite, we also have all prescription diets, which sometimes we run out of food on the weekend or evening. Feel free to come in and pick that up. Your flea and tick preventatives, the heartworm preventative, we do microchipping, vaccinations. Really, we're a full-service veterinary hospital.
You hear so much about the flea and tick and the heartworm. I mean, how important is that?
Yeah, it's very important. And this time of year, we've already had clients come in and say they've taken their dog for a walk and they've come back and they found a flea or a tick on them already. So it's time to get that preventative on them. The heartworm preventative, we certainly recommend doing that year-round. Then you never have to worry. But a lot of people do hold off on the flea and tick preventative until we get to spring and summer. So it's time to get them
You only have
protected.
to do that once then? Once a season?
Once a month.
Once a month?
On the heartworm and the flea and tick preventative. It's
right.
usually a monthly preventative.
And it's absolutely worth your time. You don't want to lose a pet over that. Oh my goodness.
No.
Now, that sounds like you have quite a few vets on staff. If you're going to stay open that long.
We do have 3 full-time veterinarians who that we rotate, and we try to have 2 veterinarians on at all times. We certainly have the ability, when we do have 1 veterinarian on, to call in another one. So we make sure that we're fully staffed at all times so that we're ready for any emergency or just your daily routine events.
Yeah, an emergency like fish hooks. You were telling me about fish hooks earlier, and I had no idea that would be a danger or something that was
it's spring and
common.
summer. It's time. We're into camping and going out with the family, and you know our family members are our pets too, and we take them right along. And it's amazing how many times you go throw that fish line out, and the dog will come up and snap it, or it'll get hooked onto the dog. So we've taken many a fish hook out of lips and eyes, and even had abdominal surgeries where they've swallowed the whole thing and had
Right.
to take it out. So
Where are you located, Tara?
we are located in Ankeny at 1555 Southeast Delaware Avenue. We're right off of Delaware, across from, well, in front of the big Slumberland store.
Wonderful. Now, 8 to 8, 7 days a week, you know you're going to need them at some time. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.